Where did you come from?
The dark side of the moon, Slim. The dark side of the moon. All right, let's have a look at the safe in the back. Okay? Come on. Hey now, Slim. Don't try nothing funny there. You hear me?
Not me. There's a gun in the safe, okay? I won't touch it.
That's good.
And I won't use the alarm over there. I'll give you everything. Just don't hurt me.
Well, okay. Just give me the money. Come on. Is that it?
Except for the coins in the till.
Oh, no, Slim, I'm leaving that for you. It's kind of like a little tip. Because you've been very helpful and polite. Oh, I forgot. You won't be able to spend it. Because I don't leave witnesses. No!
Down to you, Cobb.
Yeah, well, I'll rattle, Elliot.
That's what they say. Ooh, pride goeth before a fall, babe.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Bring her home.
Thank you, sports fans. Thank you very much. And you, I had to file a brutality beef against you.
Keep the beef on your eye, Cobb. You'll feel better.
Another sharp-tongued woman. Swell. Just what the world needs.
The world needs more of them, you ask me.
Yeah.
Here. Maybe I should have been a nurse.
Patient's a bit too distracted. Boy, you look great at the game today.
You too. Want me to kiss it and make it better?
Thanks for bringing me home, Kay. I don't think I would have made it on one eye.
It's good to see John.
He missed you.
I missed him too. I gotta go. Let you rest your eye.
So soon?
Yeah.
How about a beer?
No, thanks. Thanks.
Well, hell, Kay, I thought maybe we could,
Maybe we could what?
hell, I don't know, listen to my Chubby Checker 45s,
Yeah.
dance to Twist,
Ooh, the twist.
Temptations, Mr. Melvin Franklin. Little Eba and the Flips singing bongos.
So here we are again. Don't worry, Dickie. By now I know.
Sorry.
Why? You didn't exactly force me to come here.
I don't. Couples stay together anymore, Kay.
Plenty of people stay together.
That's because they're scared to be alone.
Or maybe they love each other or need each other. I suppose you think that's a weakness.
No, I just don't see many couples that are that happy together. Nobody I'd change places with anyway.
Because you're so happy, right?
Must be it. I'm happy now. I could be late for work.
So can I. I own the bar.
Hey! Sorry I'm late. Sorry don't feed the bulldog?
Hi. Y'all the DA people?
Oh, no. I really hoped I'd seen the last of you.
Well, that's not a very friendly thing to say, especially somebody you never even met.
Don't mess with me, Marvin.
Oh, Lord, give me strength. I'm not Marvin. My name is Cliff Sizemore. I'm with the Public Defender's Office. Marvin is my twin brother, which is more of a misery than a person should have to bear, if you know what I mean. If you know my twin brother Marvin, then you do know what I mean. Now, don't you?
You are not Marvin Sizemore?
No, ma'am, I'm not.
You mean there are two of you?
Well, there's one of me and there's one of Marvin. And I personally don't think that the resemblance is so striking as to have people confuse us all the time. And I also personally don't think that I should have to bear the brunt of...
And neither one of you have an off switch, right?
Mm-mm. He has no priors. And, well, you can see for yourself, he's just a sweet, sweet boy. He didn't mean to do any harm to anybody.
Where's the police report?
He meant no harm, Mr. Sizemore. Then why did he break into somebody else's...
Garage? Well, now, hey, he did not break in. The window was open. He climbed in.
Well, that's a lesser charge, but it's still against the law.
But the poor boy was getting soaked by the rain. All he sought was a little shelter from the storm. He wanted to keep dry.
Nice try. Didn't rain yesterday.
Didn't? have a heart, Miss Kaufman. Even the police who arrested him said he didn't do anything so bad.
Have to get back to you on that, Mr. Sizemore. Her exact words were, "Who wrote this? A chimpanzee."
But what's wrong with it?
Your handwriting's terrible.
Officers responded code 3 to 911, request for assistance upon arriving at subject location.
Why don't you just tell me in your own words?
This old lady came home and found this kid stuck half in, half out the garage window. She called it in. Baxter and I responded. We pushed the kid the rest of the way through the window and arrested him for trespassing. Although, technically, only half of him was breaking the law.
Which half did you arrest?
He didn't give us any trouble. He didn't do a song and dance. He just came along quietly.
And he seemed like a real sweet kid.
If they were all that easy, we could go home at 5.
You off duty already?
No, on my way to help Tess move a couch.
That sounds interesting.
But then, got a couple of tickets to see the Cubbies. Wanna go? Kay, come on. 10th row, behind third base.
I'd love to, Dickie, but I've got a business to run. Come by afterwards, okay?
Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna be tired. I got a big day tomorrow.
Too tired for a woman, but wide awake for the Cubs.
Well, a guy's gotta have some priorities. That's a joke.
No obligations. Remember?
Tess, why don't you just put the new one where the old one was?
What?
Come on, make up your mind. Hey!
Darling. Hi. You look wonderful. Well, I can absolutely see why you prefer this one. But, sweetheart, I really must ask, what have you done with Bruce?
Hi, I'm Dickie Cobb. You don't like Bruce either? Doesn't anybody like Bruce?
How do you do, Mr. Cobb? I'm Carmela Kaufman, Bruce's mother.
Where is he?
Don't you know?
If I knew, why would I ask?
Come on, Kay. Are you sure you don't need some help closing up?
I think your wife's waiting up for you, Terry. Good night. Good night. I wonder if it's too late to go to law school. What the hell? Hey, what are you doing here? We're closed.
What I'm doing, lady, is I'm robbing you. And I found it's usually easier to do that after the door's locked. Come on up here, put the money on the counter, and then we'll see what you got back in the safe. Hey! Lady, I'm not playing with you here. If you make one false move, I'm gonna kill you. Hell, I might even enjoy doing it. Now, come on.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, don't forget the big bills.
There aren't any.
Come on!
Oh, okay. Here you go. Now go.
No, Not until we check and see what you got back there in the safe.
It's empty. I made a bank deposit this afternoon.
That's incredible. That's just incredible. You know the guy I held up last week? He told me exactly the same thing. And I left his brains in a puddle of beer.
No, I'm not lying to you. Here, if you want to come in the back and I'll show you.
Okay, just check it. I believe you. Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. I don't leave witnesses.
Dr. Brown?
You're still here, officer?
Where is she?
Real sick. Stabilized, but we're watching her closely.
No, I mean, is she all right? She's not gonna, she's gonna live, right?
I think so, but she suffered a lot of trauma, damage to internal organs. He's lucky she didn't bleed to death.
When can I see her?
Maybe tonight.
Wait a minute, are you sure this is
Look, it's a good hospital, and I'm a good doctor. We're doing all we can.
And, Your Honor, my client is 18 years old. Well, he's just barely 18. If he'd been arrested last week instead of this week, he'd be in juvenile court. Not here.
Upon such hollow ironies turn the fates of nations, Mr. Sizemore. Your client is not exempt from the snare. Ms. Kaufman.
The defendant has no priors, Your Honor. His actions are, in fact, open to more than one interpretation, not all felonious in nature.
Do counsel have a motion, a proposal, a submission of any kind? And if so, may the court be apprised of its conditions?
Thank you, sir. The defendant has agreed to plead guilty to one count of simple trespass in exchange for summary probation.
Of what duration, Miss Kaufman?
3 months, Your Honor.
Mr. Sizemore?
Yes, sir. The defense concurs.
Mr. Cordell?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Be advised that summary probation means what it says, as in summary justice, swiftly executed without delay or formality. Toe the line, Mr. Cordell, or find yourself summarily incarcerated. Plea is entered.
Where have you been? You okay?
I should have been there last night, Tess. But no. I had to go to the ball game.
You're not her bodyguard.
I know that I couldn't be there every night. But I should have been there last night. I'm already making myself crazy about this.
What can I do?
You can nail the guy who did this.
Go get some sleep.
No, I want to check in on the investigation.
Sticky.
What?
Nothing.
He had interviewed the patrolman. There was absolutely no action last night at all.
Sorry about all this, Cobb.
This way people supposed to end up, Gaddis. This the monument? Dried blood on a beer-stained floor. Kind of makes you rethink all that dignity of man crap.
How's she doing?
She's stitched up inside and out, stuck full of tubes. Doctors don't know whether she's gonna live or die. You got anything?
Nothing but an M.O. We've had a couple like this lately. Guy hides in a bar till closing, takes some money and shoots. We'll have ballistics tomorrow.
Prince. Fibers?
There were 30 or 40 people in here last night.
Witnesses. You gotta find this guy, Gaddis.
It might be better if you stayed away from this one, Cobb. It's too close personally, and my guys don't need the interference. Go look after Kay. I'll keep you posted. Get out of here.
Oh. What's on?
Take it easy.
Oh, God. That man. What's all this stuff, Dickie?
Just to help you get well.
Am I whole?
You're all there. Toes, feet, legs. Everything.
I'm gonna look terrible.
Is there no end to a woman's vanity, Kay? Look at you. Shot 3 times, left for dead. Enough power lines in you to make you the next bionic woman, and you're worried about how you look. You are going to be fine. You are going to look fine.
How could he do that to me?
People like Bruce shouldn't try to skirt the law. His mind isn't nimble enough. He's too plodding, just like his father. I know. I swore I'd stop belittling Aaron's memory. But you have to admit he was dull.
Why did you marry him?
Why did you marry Bruce? This is such typical behavior. I mean, leaving it to you to tell me he's divorced and in prison.
He didn't want to believe.
Nice try, dear. He's my son, and I love him, but I have no illusions about his emotional cowardice. Are you all right? Is something wrong?
I'm not very hungry.
If you want to talk, I want to listen.
Thanks. I'm okay.
Did Bruce have a good lawyer?
Oh, yes. Very good. She's over there.
That lady who looks like she could chew through razor wire?
And the bird just flew right through the window. Smashed it. There's broken glass everywhere. So my client had to go inside the garage to see if it was injured. He is a soft-hearted boy, Miss Kaufman. Can't stand seeing things suffer. Least of all, a little helpless bird.
And by the time your client climbed into the garage, the injured bird had experienced a miraculous recovery.
Well, I mean, that's right. It flew back out the window right past him. So my client, his name is Joey. Why don't we call him Joey? That's his name and all. My client noticed that the lock on the inside door was busted, so he had to go inside the house, just make sure that everything was okay.
And when the police arrived, they found your client.
Joey. His name's Joey.
They found your client, Joey, coming out the door with one VCR, one answering machine, and one stuffed
Capybara. Capybara, an edible South American rodent, the largest rodent in existence, related to the guinea pig, only bigger. I looked it up.
I know this looks bad, Miss Kaufman, but I can explain the VCR. I can explain the phone machine. I can even explain that big old rat-looking thing.
I'm sure you can, Mr. Sizemore, but you'll have to explain that to Judge Orrick, not to me.
Well, fine then.
Nurse Sparrows, 3 East. Nurse Sparrows, 3 East.
You think you could pick him out of a mug book or a lineup? Hey, Cub.
Hey, Dickie. I don't know. I can't see him. It's like I see his body coming towards me, but his face has been erased.
Well, a picture might bring him back. Maybe I'll bring some by tomorrow.
Let her rest, Gaddis.
You know, the sooner we ID this joker, the sooner we arrest him.
Ballistics.
Your basic 9mm, probably a 4-inch, 3 lands and grooves, right-hand twist.
Snitches. Come on, Gaddis, everybody's got snitches.
Dickie.
Come on, you gotta have
Dickie.
something. Kay, we gotta work this out.
Okay.
Come on. What the hell are you doing with her?
I'm trying to catch this guy, and I don't need you telling me how to do it.
He's bragging about it. The people he brags to, they talk.
Stay out of this, Cobb. You're not in a rational frame of mind. If you were, you'd know. We're doing our best.
That's not good enough, Gaddis.
Just so I'm clear, Miss Kaufman, this is the same case I heard 2 days ago, only worse now.
Yes, sir.
And this was the same house where the defendant was arrested before.
Yes, sir.
And this is the same defendant who agreed to toe the line in exchange for the court's indulgence. Mr. Sizemore, can you provide the court with any reason why your client's probation should not be subject to immediate revocation?
Well, yes, sir, I can. Your Honor, I've been spending quite a bit of time with this boy lately, and I started noticing how he's kind of slow in his reactions sometimes. So I had a doctor take a look at him, and, Your Honor, the doctor says that my client is retarded. He's what they call dull normal. He's just not quite right. So I don't see how we can really go any further with any of this till we decide if this poor boy has the ability to even follow the proceedings.
Are you requesting a competency hearing?
Well, yes, sir, I reckon I am.
That's it. That's all of it. Please don't hurt me. I'd love to oblige you, old buddy, but unfortunately, I don't leave witnesses.
How many more people does he kill before you get him, Gaddis?
Hey, we don't know it's the same guy, and we're doing all we can.
How many people you got on it?
All the budget will spare, okay?
How about the DA's investigators?
Not because of indictment.
Oh, swell. Well, that's gonna make Kay feel just great. Her dad was a cop. She's taken care of cops her whole life. And this is what she gets.
Leave it alone.
Yeah? Well, then we ought to have some evidence.
It just isn't there. There's bullets, that's all, and even they're from different guns. It's bars, man. 50, 100 people in there. How are you going to trace all the footprints and fibers?
Let me tell you something. I would find a way.
Well, when you do, you let me know.
It's not your business, Dickie.
It most definitely is my business, Tess. Most definitely.
I watched him change my bandages today. I'm all messed up.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, but I was thinking about if I wasn't fine. I mean, what if I'd been hit in the head or the heart and I died and I wasn't here anymore?
Didn't happen. That's the point.
Yeah, but it could have. Do you know that little desk in my bedroom?
I never went in your bedroom looking for a desk.
It's over by the closet door. Anyway, it's where I keep all my important papers, like, bank stuff and the bar and what I want done if, anything.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about if I died, Dickie. And I was thinking that I would like you to take care of things for me. Because you're closer to me than anybody.
That's a sad commentary.
Can't you be serious for just 1 minute?
Maybe I think this is getting a little too serious, huh?
Maybe. But when you've looked death in the eye, you think about these things. And I looked death straight in the eye, Dickie, and it scared the hell out of me.
Yes, Chris.
Bruce Kaufman's mother to see you?
Really? I wouldn't have thought Bruce Kaufman had a mother.
All right, send her in.
Right here, ma'am.
Thank you. Mrs. Kaufman.
Miss Umbra.
What can I do for you?
You can tell me how Bruce is doing.
He's making new friends and learning to like meatloaf.
I don't suppose there's any point in appealing his conviction.
With time off, Bruce will be out before I could file the papers. Also, there's nothing to appeal. Also, he can't afford it.
Oh, his father left him well provided for.
So I understand. But at the moment, and in the foreseeable future, his debts outweigh his assets by a considerable margin.
Oh, dear.
You want to get me moving around as soon as possible.
That's great, Kay. Did you talk to Gaddis yet?
Yeah, he's coming by this afternoon with some mugshots. I really hope I can ID this guy. I'm gonna sell the bar, Dickie.
No one could blame you for that.
This whole thing's turned me around. I'm not working till 2 in the morning anymore. Worrying about business, looking over my shoulder. Ow.
You all right?
Yeah.
What are you planning on doing?
Work in the daytime. Get myself a life. God, what is that?
Okay.
Dickie, I can't breathe.
Nurse?
Dickie, I can't.
Nurse, help me!
Hey, stuck around. Code 2.
She's not. No, she's not dead. Great. Not really. For all intents and purposes, she might as well be dead. She threw a pulmonary embolism, a blood clot, and it cut off the circulation to her brain. We were able to resuscitate her, but she'll never wake up again.
Well, you're sure that...
Her brain damage is irreversible, Officer Cobb.
But there's nothing... She's a vet.
That's one way of putting it. All that's keeping her alive right now is a machine.
Dial 1010-220.
Come on. What time is it?
3:30. I'm sorry.
It's kind of late.
Kay's on life support, guys. It was like this, massive stroke. Her brain's gone.
Oh, no.
And I'm sorry to wake you up. I don't know where else to go.
What happened now?
I don't know what happens now, does. I didn't ask. Because I don't want to think about it.
You want to think?
I've been walking the streets for 3 hours trying to make sense of it. I just can't. No matter how hard I try, I just can't.
Hi, Becky. Hi, Tess. You okay?
Good.
I've got that information you wanted. Cliff Sizemore was telling the truth for once. Joey Cordell is a little retarded. Smack in the middle of the dull normal range. His school records are in there.
Where are his parents?
They're dead. Car accident 6 months ago.
Where does he live?
I can't find anybody who knows.
Okay.
I've got to get back to work before my captain rips my hide.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Oh.
I don't know, John. Sometimes I think a dog's life must be all right. No rent, no bills, no credit cards, nobody going through your stuff. No stuff to go through. After watching what my mother went through, it is my wish that I not be left to linger if I become permanently debilitated.
Seems pretty clear. What happened to her mother?
Cancer. Everywhere, she wasted away.
And Kay asked you to be her executor?
She never put it in writing.
Do you want to do it?
Do I want to do it? I want Kay to get the respect she's entitled to.
And I'll get started on the paperwork. You understand the decisions you'll have to make?
Yeah. Thanks, Meg. By the way, what do you charge?
For you, Dickie, no fee. I rather prefer the idea of you owing me a favor. I do have one question, though. Why me? Why not ask Tess to help you?
I don't know. I guess I figured you'd be more businesslike. Kay and Tess were friendly. I think she'd get too emotionally involved.
As opposed to my heartless and calculating manner.
No, I didn't mean that, Maggie. I didn't mean that at all. Hell, it's just that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you understand that what you did was wrong, Joey?
Whoa, hey now. Now, I know that I agreed to this meeting, Miss Kaufman, but I think that you're asking questions that should wait until the hearing. Really, I do.
Mr. Sizemore, if I can satisfy myself that your client doesn't belong in the justice system, I will tell that to Judge Orrick.
Oh.
Do you think it's wrong to break into other people's houses?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, sometimes. Or not.
There's no right or wrong answer, Joey.
Oh, it's not like school.
No.
Well, then what I did was wrong. My dad would say it was wrong. Yeah.
So why did you do it?
'Cause Arnie told me to.
Arnie? Arnie?
Arnie, my friend. Yeah.
I'm having a really hard time with this.
I can't make your decision for you. All I can do is explain the medical situation.
What would you do?
If she were my wife or daughter, I don't know what I'd do. Maybe pray for a miracle if I were so inclined. I like to think I'd do what's best for her.
And as her doctor?
There's nothing I can do for her. I turn off the respirator and use the bed for someone I could help.
I wish I knew what was going on inside her head. What is it, just a blank?
Her EEG is flat. There's no brain activity. She wouldn't hear a police siren if you put it against her ear.
See, I can't help thinking that she's feeling something. That she has some awareness of what's going on.
Feeling what? Aware of what? I'm sorry, but she'll never feel anything or be aware of anything again.